Hi, y'all. This is Sarah. Savije. Savije here. I just wanted to let you know that I am going to do a little juicing. Now, you all, I am still in my after workout clothes, and the day is getting long. It's almost 6 something. Okay, so nearly 12 hours since I've been in the gym. Are up this morning, and I need to take a break. I took a small break to have some tea and some breakfast, and then I needed to sit down for just a few minutes, talk to my son, and then I have a friend that's still in the workforce. That's, a lot is going on, and I wanted to talk to her, because I'm planning on, I just needed to talk to her. That's just the bottom line. So I said, let me go on and make this video. Today, what I'm getting ready to do is make some beet juice, okay? Let me grab my apron and a pair of gloves real quick, okay? I meant to have it out already, but I just got off the phone. So it's a lot going on. You know how it is when you're preparing for things, I'm planning to go out of town, and that's tomorrow, and there's just a lot going on. Life be life, and y'all know that. Hold on one more second. Doing all kinds of things. Washing laundry, doing the most. Okay. So we're going to make this beet juice, and this time I'm going to add, because it's beet juice, but I'm also calling it like a red juice. And I'm going to add something that I have not added before. And that's going to be, you know what? Okay. I was just thinking I should add pear, but I'm going to do my pear when I put it in the, when I make the green juice. All right. So with the beet juice, what I'm doing here is we got some pomegranate. And that's just a whole pomegranate, you all, a regular size one. And I also have some ginger there and some cucumbers. And actually I only have one cucumber and about a thumb on the ginger. It depends on, because it's longer than my finger. I would say maybe more like a pointer on the ginger. I have one lemon that I diced, and then there's some strawberries. That's something new that I'm going to add to the beet juice, because I just want to see what it's like. And excuse me, I don't want my strawberries to go bad. So you got to keep, like when you buy strawberries, I noticed if you're not eating them like every day, going into the package and getting some out to actually eat them, you got to keep them strawberries moving so it don't start getting mushy. Because I guess what's happening is that they're ripening even more so since they've been picked from the, from the flower. Because I know with my avocados, when I pick them from the tree, then after you pick them from the tree, that's when they actually start to ripen. So it may be the same with strawberries. And then we have beets. So we got beets, we have carrots, and we have the red apple. So let's get started. So they say it's best to put your softer things inside first. So let's do that. And let me grab my pomegranate seed, just see if I can pick that out of there. Just got stuck in one part of the compartment. If it doesn't come out, then I can get it when I wash the bowl. Wash it. Anyway, so one little, so the pomegranate seed went in there. So I'll put in the pomegranate. And I'm just going to start putting my dishes. Oh, I forgot to get the gloves on. I'm not, it's not like I'm about to sell this stuff, so I don't necessarily even have to put on the gloves. It's, this is for me and my son, and my hands are clean. I had already washed my hands. But, for the sake of aesthetics and proper, I would say, juicing etiquette, I'm going to put on my gloves. Now, let me grab some jars because I don't know how much is this going to make, but we're going to figure it out. Let's get these jars. So I have like 3 of these mason jars, and I'm going to. I have more. If it's made more, I have another one. Matter of fact, we'll put it over here as well. So we have 4 mason jars, which I hope we do get 4 because me and my son need to drink it, and that'll be a good amount for both of us. 2 jars apiece. So we put the pomegranate in. Then the next soft thing is the strawberries, and I would say the lemon, right? So I'm gonna put the strawberries in there. You know what, too? When you're cooking with gloves on, it just feels better, to be honest with you, because you don't be touching all the stuff. Because it's different textures. I'm funny about textures. I don't know about y'all, but I am. It's weird because, like, I love to feel my texture in my hair, like the curls. I love to feel that. Like, that's why sometimes it's hard to keep my hands out my hair, because especially when I had the locks, me just running my fingers down the locks, it just felt so good. Like, I don't know, but yeah, that is so soft, and maybe that's what it was. I just love the texture. So I think the next soft thing, you all, would be probably our cucumber. So let's put some cucumbers in there, because carrots and apples and beets, it's like, you know, I think they're harder, but I'll start sticking some of that in there, and I'm gonna throw some ginger in there too, and then I'm gonna go on with the some beets in there, and then I can just start kind of adding it in as you know, because I'm not gonna taste it until we get the whole thing made. That way you get the whole flavor, you know, not anything missing. Okay, that looks pretty stuffed. All right, you all. So, and I think I showed you before how, you know, the pulp, what I do with the pulp, I use the pulp, I save it, and I use it for compost. I'm just trying to get the camera. I mean, it was already in a good position so you can see where the juice comes out. So I guess I should just leave it like that. But the light in the dining area, I'm going to turn that out because it's like if I move, it's in y'all face. But as long as I'm standing here, it's okay. Okay. So, you know, let's just keep this going. I'm thinking too much, y'all. I'm thinking too much. All right, top is on good. It's in the lock position. We got the door closed here for the juice to come out, but we're going to release it. We got everything we need, and so let's press this down. Okay. Let's press it down, and let's turn it on. Oh, let's turn it off. What's going on here? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I saw juice coming out where the pulp is supposed to come, but it's just because the strawberries have a little bit of juice on it. So, and I'm looking like the juice supposed to be coming out of here, right? Like this. So it made me nervous. But it's all good. Okay. I'm making a video. So, if you don't want to do it. Oh, I tell y'all I had some carrots? I don't know if I did, but yeah, carrots is in there. I think I did. I don't know if you were on here. I hope not. I don't think so. Huh? No. Nope. don't know, because I was moving and you came in, so it's a possibility because you're tall, you know. I'll see you when I look at the video. Yeah, I'm in here doing it. I was telling them I was talking to my friend on the phone, you know, because I haven't talked to her and she's going through a lot at that job, so it's good to know that she's at home now, y'all. My friend is at home. Things has went on, but everything is going to work out for her. She got injured. And that's all I'm going to say. God is good. He's going to take care of her just like he took care of me. Alright, so this juice. Coming out pretty good. I kind of like, let me hold this thing, let me close it again because it's going pretty well, very well. As a matter of fact, I got to pack down the pulp and press down the juice. A little bit more because the strainer, the juice didn't go all the way down yet. And so I may have to cut it off for a minute just so I can make sure I get everything in there. And I tell you, cucumbers are so refreshing. So I'm going to have that. I'm going to add that into my, I think I'm going to always put cucumbers in everything. I need to start explaining to you guys about what this does now. I'm going to tell you the thing about, this is good for inflammation that what I'm making right now. It's very good. It definitely has antioxidants too. Omega-3s. Coming from like the red beets. There's one thing about juicing is that you do need to make it colorful, you know. Woo! See, that's going too. I don't want to lose in the juice, so we got to be careful here. Let's turn this thing off. Let's turn it off for just a second here, because I almost lost some juice. Matter of fact, I lost just a little bit, but not too much. So let's let this drain. I'm like, you know, I don't mind that, you know, I understand the strainer is trying to like strain the juice or whatever, but it's okay to have to have a little bit of it. I mean, it's fiber coming off of it, so you got to be careful with that because you can get constipated. I mean, okay, fiber is basically, you need it to help you to stay full, but fiber will, too much fiber will make you constipated too. So you have to be careful with that, having pulp of stuff. So by us pressing the juice, there's still fiber in it. You know, we're getting all the goodness that we need. Let me just move it to the side a little here. And what I'm going to do is the bowl that I had my lemon and strawberry in, I'm going to try and I'm just going to pour this juice in there so I can clean my strainer better. And then that way I could just take the juice from there and pour it through the strainer. So let's rinse it off. It comes with this this brush. I don't know if I showed y'all. So it makes it easy to clean. And then once I finish juicing, you just start rinsing stuff down. You know, a lot of people be like, I don't feel like doing all. Yeah, you know what? You got to get uncomfortable though with some stuff. Like everything is not going to be easy all the time. Like, as far as, you know, life is concerned, you want to grow, you want to get better, then sometimes you have to get out the comfort zone. You know, like, you can't be always, I don't want to do something, you know, unless you just want to spend money. Like, you know, you could spend money, but, but is that like the best way to go? If you have it like that, it's all good. You know, I was watching this movie. This one lady, she was a billionaire. And so she had it where, you know, anything that you wanted to drink, like, you know, so if it was pressed juice, okay, well, she just order it up, okay? And, you know, voila, you know, in 8 minutes, she had what she wanted. So that's wonderful when you could do all of that. But when you can't, then it's like, okay. Now let me also pour this juice into this bowl as well. Because then this container is getting full, but we haven't finished all the ingredients. We're almost done with all the ingredients. We almost made it to the end, as I see, because I'm looking here and I see that I have actually put in everything in here. So now it's just a matter of finishing it. And let me just kind of wipe up, because this beet juice ain't no joke. It will stain some stuff. Now, I don't mind, you know, I got marble on my cutting boards and stuff. That's marble. I really don't mind. I used to be in the days being all like particular about certain things, but I don't care, you know, if we get a little pink on it. You know, it's all good. It ain't gonna be like completely. I can bleach off the majority, but even if it do get a little stain, it's all good, because I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking, and I don't know. It's just, to me, you know, it's like giving it some character, more character to the beautiful marble that is already there. All right, so let's get our strainer back up here. And I might add something else to it if it don't start moving fast. Like I want. Let me see, I said I needed to open this, so there we go. We have more juice coming out. Okay. And I think I'm just going to let that go ahead and just finish on out. This should be really good. It's really gonna, me adding the strawberry, it wasn't that many, but I just wanted to see if I'm gonna be able to taste any of it in there. What else do you guys think I probably should have added? Like, because what I'm thinking right now, as far as like red, like some red grapes. Y'all know anything else that's red that I could have added to this red beet juice to make it a red juice? What else, y'all? Cherries. Oh, I could have added some cherries. I'm thinking about it. I could have added some plum. Okay, I think it's done. Just imagine all the reds that you can add. And then, you know, they have that blood red orange. Oh, I'm getting all kind of ideas right now, y'all. So, I could do that. Man, I could do, you know, send me something in the comments. Think of some more red fruit or vegetable that could, that I could use in my red beet juice, y'all, to give it the ultimate flavor. All right, now let's see how many of these containers can we fill up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop it right where I noticed the letter K, and then I'll move on to the next jar. I don't know. It might just be 2. And that's still good. I need to make some green juice too. But again, I think I'm gonna leave the green juice to tomorrow, y'all, because I gotta quickly clean this, and then and that's the thing too. If you clean it as soon as you're done, it doesn't make the process so hard. You know what I mean? It's easy. You just take this thing apart. First of all, we got, you know, these little containers. So you take it and you move your containers out your way. You know, see, here is my containers with the pulp. It's already in the bag. All I got to do is lift it out, put it to the side, because I know I'm going to put that in the yard. It's a biodegradable bag. Easy. Put that in the sink. We still got enough juice to put in, so it looks like to me it's going to be like 3 of these. Let's see. Put one more. Okay. So I'm going to leave it at 3 because I'm going to leave this part to taste. I don't know what I'm working with. So we got 3 of these containers, almost completely full to the top, but it's okay that it's not. So we got that. We got 3 of these. I don't know. Where can I? Anyway, y'all can see them. I ain't got to try to. We got 3. Okay. All right, now let me put this in the oven. I mean in the refrigerator. See, I know I'm tired now. I'm talking like I'm delirious. We get delirious. Alright, that's 3. That's wonderful, y'all. And let me give a little taster. We're going to see what this is all about. And I hope I put enough ginger in there to give it a real good kick. And as I was saying, this, you just start putting it in there, let that water start running. Rinsing and stuff, because it's really easy. It's almost like it just rinse it down, but I like to use a little soap and water, just, you know, make sure we clean everything. But yeah, see, and then I just turn this to unlock it. It comes off, and all the other little parts start coming off. And I'll just clean it. I will make a video of me cleaning it, but I don't think y'all want to see all that. But maybe one day I will. I just I'm ready to be quiet. I'm ready to be done. But I also want this stuff, because as soon as you start rinsing it, the better it is. Get the stuff loose from the compartments. Make it easy on yourself. Okay. Anyway, so I just broke that this thing down, and that didn't take no time to break down. And once I'm done on the video, I'm gonna clean it. I just wanted to make sure I got a little, that I rinsed it out a little bit, you know, make it easy on myself. Make sure I got that little piece of pomegranate out of there. Now, like it has these on the back of the brush. Hold on, y'all, because I haven't even did my taster shot yet. Anyway, okay, so now I got that out of there. And I just, like I said, I wanted to get some of this rinsed off quickly and into the water so that we can, now of course we don't submerge this into the water. We're just going to wipe it down with a, disinfectant wipe. And then, of course, I will be putting it up. I can already kind of put it over here because I can still wipe it right here in that section. Get this stuff out of my way. I'm just getting prepared to wash my dishes, y'all. Real quick, and it ain't gonna be much. But again, yeah, it takes time to juice. But everything takes time. And you got to put some time into yourself. If you want to see some good results, you're trying to be healthy, then, what you're going to do. You're just going to sit there and not do anything, or you're going to allow somebody to do it for you all the time. It'd be good to know, say, what if pressed juice broke down or something? Or, we were shut down again and we couldn't get to pressed juice. Just think, you should be self-sufficient as often as you can be. And what is actually going into your stuff. So even though they put things on labels and say that, this is how much, to me, it just makes more sense to do it yourself. But if you don't want to, to each his own. Everybody got their own ways of doing things and making life, easy for themselves. Like I said, the billionaire, she could just order hers, and trust God that every time it comes, it's real juice, and it's not some fake stuff. It's all organic, and she's getting the best that for her body that she needs, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a billionaire, not yet, but so let me snatch that out of my mouth, okay? I may be a billionaire and don't know it, but I make my own pressed juice. And let me take a taste. It's good. I was trying to see if I could taste that strawberry. I don't really taste the strawberry. I taste the carrot. I taste the beet. I taste a little bit of ginger, but it's like, how things like once it settles and it chills, it has a whole nother, like, That's why I like my juice to be cold. So I'm getting ready to see how it tastes after I let it sit in the refrigerator for about an hour. But I like it like this too. It's good. It's what I need. It's not that sweet this time. So I'm wondering if I would have added a pear, would have made it any sweeter. I just like sweets. And so, sorry, I was looking at my juicer and wanted to make sure I didn't have no beet stain on it, because like I said, beets will stain stuff. But yeah, I like sweets, so I'd rather have my sweets this way so that I'm not craving those type of sugars that are not good for my body. So it's all good. So that's why I'll be trying to make the juice, find the fruits that, give me that sugar and the spice that I like. Sugar and spice make everything nice. So, yeah. Anyhow, I'm done. I just don't want to be sitting up here just blah, blah, blah. I did take notes, y'all, and forgive me for not bringing them in here as to what this does for your body. But I do know for sure that the beet juice will definitely help with its your cardiovascular part of your body. It also helps with inflammation, you know, because what I added was the ginger, and that ginger helps. It has omega-3s in it. It has vitamins for you. So it is very healthy for your body. It's good for, like I said, the inflammation, cardiovascular. If you have cardiovascular disease, it'd be good for that. It's just heart healthy. So, and it has a whole lot of other benefits to your body, you know. So just look it up, and I'll try to just maybe put something in there, like maybe like in the description when I not the description, but what do you call it? I could start putting it in the description instead of like listing all of the hashtags and stuff. I could put it in the description. So maybe that's what I'll do, you know, when I upload the video. All right, y'all. See you in the next one. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if I have any new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. You know, it helps me to basically get recognized in the algorithm, and then it's going to help me to, you know, grow the channel even more, so I can continue to make more videos, and then they can also start getting better, because, you know, the more I have going on, then I may be able to start getting some help from YouTube, you know, and other sponsors or something like that to help me to create the videos in a better, you know, fashion, you know, because I'm not great with technology, but, you know, I can get help. So just please like, comment, subscribe, share it so somebody else, you know, if you watch the whole video, thank you so much. And then just hit that like button. You know, you got to keep things moving and growing. So help me out, y'all. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hey, hype me up. Hype me up. All right. So thank you so much. Have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the next video.